Hi all, it's Carl here again from the AEC forum. Richo71 is Avatar. Now, I've got a review for you. I haven't had one of these type devices for a long time, and I'm talking about the Vision Spinner version 2. It's been a while since I had an Ego style battery, but I wanted something for out and about, and something to add to the collection, which was what I thought was a good buy and very nice. This was bought from Philip, who owns Love Vaping, and he's also got another shop, website called e-cigarette shop. Both the websites are stock the same items, but he's got two websites going at the moment. So but both the stock on both websites are the same price. It was originally priced at £22.99, and he's recently reduced it now to £19.89. I think it's to match another vendor who's got the same item on, and he's beat it by about 10p, I think. So yeah, so comes in a little plastic box that's used for display. Inside that box is this. Now on the box it's got the Vision scratch and security check to prove it's you can scratch that off and go on the Vision website and check that it's a genuine Vision product. Now this is an Ego style battery, a 1600 milliamp battery, various colours. On the website they do a yellow, orange, steel version, which is this one is green, it's more like a fuchsia green, that white, black, I believe, yeah, black, and that's it. Yeah, it's about 6 or 7 colours. On the box there's the features of the Vision 2 Spinner. I can read them out to you. Features of Spinner 2: improved button spin, metal button with more than 20,000 pressing durability, power indication white, blue and orange. I'll go through them again in a bit. It's a genuine 1650 milliamp battery capacity. It's actually 1600 roughly, I think it's been measured at. It says 1650 on the box. Charging cycles more than 500 times, and a unique PCB design. Apparently over the original Vision Spinner, it's got an upgraded PCB. Now from what I've researched, it's the PCB inside here, which has been upgraded from the original Vision Spinner, is to do more with how it controls the battery life and the voltage to the atomizer. And that's all I know. To be honest, I haven't got a oscilloscope to test that and all kinds of stuff like that. So we open the box. It's nice packaging, a couple of boxes, plastic one and a box inside that, and then another plastic, and slide it out, and that's the device, and it's a nice looking device. Obviously these are going to be a little bit bigger than your normal Ego style batteries, because the normal Ego ones that you get in a kit are normally 650 or 900 more. This one is obviously one of the biggest milliamp batteries on the market so far at 1600 milliamp. I've seen 1300 milliamp on the market, but not 1600 milliamp Ego style battery. So yeah, it's got this is a stainless steel finish one. Gunmetal type metal finish to the button, at the spinning button at the bottom. There's some cutouts. I think that's just more aesthetics than anything else. And there's your 510 Ego cone threading on the outside, and your 510 threading on the inside. There's your contact, which is like a chromy contact inside there. Can't say whether that's silver plated or not. More than likely it's just stainless steel or chrome or something. So it's got this it's got like a normal stainless steel finish, and then it goes up to this embossed like pattern at the top, which is, you can feel it a little bit, just aesthetics again, but it looks nice. The button is like nearly flush, but I prefer it like that. It looks nice button. You can feel for it in low light. It sticks out slightly. It's got a nice click to it, nice positive click. Doesn't take a lot to press it. It's got the CE markings on, and all the other markings on around the bottom. Now this is a variable voltage device from 3.3 to 4.8 volts. It has got little markings on the bottom. I'll go through that in a second. It's got all the usual short circuit protection and all the battery. It's got so I'm just reading for the website. Short circuit protection, new upgraded stable PCB control head, longer lifespan. I would say on the lifespan of this, you're going to get a day's worth of vaping out of this. I can get a day out of this quite easily before I need to charge it again. So we'll go through what this button does and the light show that's on there. So we click it 5 times for turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's on now. And so that's on, and it's showing a white light. Now I've recently charged this up this morning. The white light means that it's got charge level in there of 100% down to 60%. When that light turns to blue as you use it, it's got 3-stage lighting. It goes from white to blue to orange. When you start pressing it and it becomes blue, that means it's got below 60% but not less than 30%. When it goes to orange, it's got 30% in there, and then obviously down to 0%. When you get to 0%, obviously when it's not firing, when you try and fire it, it'll flash 15 times to say that it's out of battery life and you won't get any more out of it. But when it goes down to orange, I would consider charging the device back up again. And it's just a case of charging it with an Ego style charger. I'll show you that in a minute when I'll go get me. It's one of these type chargers, which I bought at the same time as this from the same shop. I think they were $2.99. You can charge these by plugging them into a computer USB or any powered USB or a wall adapter. But you have to be careful with the wall adapters, because some smartphone wall adapters now, recently, with the high capacity charging adapters that come with smartphones, iPhones, and the recent smartphones from Samsung and HTC, they put out a lot of power. Now a lot of power putting into this might damage it, so just be careful with that. I just charge it up by plugging it into my laptop, and it charges up quite quick anyway. They say 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours to charge this battery fully from 0 to 100. But if you start charging it on when it's on orange, I would say a couple of hours before it starts going white. So we'll stick something on here, and then we can go through the voltages. I'm just sticking a Mini Pro Tank 3 on here. It's got a 2 ohm dual coil head in there in the bottom, and at the bottom here we have a spinner, and on this spinner, I'll just turn it back to its 3.3. On the spinner there's on the battery itself there's a marking. I don't know if you can quite make it out here. It's easier to see on the black one. and it's a marking of 3.3 volts, the white dot underneath it, and on the spinner there's a red mark. Now each time you turn it, it moves up to the next mark. Now the markings on here are 3.3, 3.8, 4.3 and 4.8. 4.8 being the highest one, 3.3 being the lowest one. But you can, it's on 3.8 at the moment, but you can move that to so it sits anywhere in between them marks, and it will fire. It's just a case if you want 4 volts, because there's no 4 volt marking on here, you'd have to sort of guess where that is on the dial. So I say in between 3.8 and 4.3 is about 4 volts. So we'll take a quick toot at 4 volts on this 2 ohm coil in this Kanga Pro Tank 3. As you can see, it's very good, very good. I mean, these obviously the vape and that is coming from the coil, but obviously there's still power being put through to that coil, and it seems okay to me. Very good. This is a T-Juice quintessence, sorry, in there, which is like a white, black, grey, with a brandy hint to it. As you see, that's it set it in between the 3.8 volts and the 4.3 volts. I mean, you can turn it up to 4.3 with a 2 ohm coil. There's a nice click to each one of them markings when it's like a little lock-in. When you get to the markings, I can hear it. It's just a little click, but in between them markings there's no sort of click or anything. It's just guessing. You just got to guess which, if you want, say 4.1 again, or you just have to guess to where it would be on that dial. Excuse me. It's a vape at 4.3. Cracking device. Cracking. I mean, I bought it to take to work because obviously I've got a Samovar and I don't want to start taking that to work. And then, well, I've got one mechanical here, which is my Astro Clone, but I don't want to start taking them to work because you've got to start taking batteries for it as well and everything. And this will last me, once it's fully charged, this will last me maybe 12-hour work period quite easily and more. So great device, guys and girls. I can't. I mean, I'm going to buy another one because they are that good as a backup. For the price that Phil's selling them at it on Love Vaping, it's £19.89. I said again. If you spend £40 on the store, it's free shipping, obviously. And he's got all the colours available in stock at the moment. Obviously, if you buy one of these and you haven't got one of these, then you need one of these as well because it doesn't come with a charger. I had to buy one because I haven't had, like I said, I haven't had an Ego style battery for a long time. So I'll just show you the charging, and I'll plug it into my laptop. So it's just a case of plugging that end into your USB on your laptop. Then you get a green light on there. So what I do is I turn it off. That's off now, as you can see. And then I turn the dial down to 4.3. Sorry, to 3.3. I just do that. It doesn't state anything on the Vision website about how to charge the battery itself. It just tells you the charging light status. It doesn't tell you how to charge it, but I just turn the dial down to 3.3. Whether that makes any difference or not, I don't know. And then screw it in. That light flashes on here, and that's red. when it's fully charged, that light will go out and that light will be green, and that tells me that that battery then is fully charged. If it's at the blue stage or the orange stage before you charge it, that light will be blue, so that light will change colour as the battery charges. So if it's on orange state, it'll start off orange, go to blue, then go to white, so you can visually see the charging state of the battery before you take it off the charger. So I mean, that's near enough fully charged at the moment because it's showing white, but it's still showing red on there, so it's not quite fully charged. So there may be anywhere between 60 and 99% on there because that's not green yet. When that's green, there'll be 100% in there, and that light will be out. So take it back off there. Also, when you take it back off, it switches the device on. Just remember that. Although it was off when I plugged it in, by charging it up, it switches the device back on again. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's switched off again now. So just remember that. So if you plug it in when it's off, as soon as you plug it in, it turns the device on. So we'll stick. I'll put the Kanga Aero tank on here with the ring. I'll show you how it looks with the 17mm, 18mm type Pro tanks. That's it with the Aero tank on it. I've got some lemon cola in here. I buy me juices at the moment from a local store. It's all Celtic Vapors stuff, but it's bottled up as Vapor for You, which is my local store, and very nice juice as well, very nice. Oops, switch it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then obviously I've set me at 3.3, so I'm going to turn it up to the 4.3 mark. Same coil in here, 2 ohm dual coil head, because the Pro Tank 3 and the Aero tank use the same coils. Lovely, 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 lovely. These Aero tanks and the Mini Pro Tank 3, they do keep up with the, I could chain vape there. They keep up really well, really well, and that is a good setup for out and about, in my opinion. Whether you've got the 1.5mm Mini Pro tank on, or the 2.5mm Aero tank on. When I'm going out to work, I take this setup. When I'm just going out shopping or something, or going to the town, I just take me Mini Pro tank, because I don't need as much juice if I'm just going out for a couple of hours. And for me, it's a fantastic bit of kit because of the battery life. And the battery life alone, the 1600 milliamp, it's going to, like I said before, it's going to last a day, sometimes a day and a half maybe, depending on your vaping habit. But for me, it's lasting a good 24 hours of my vape habit. Like I said, I've charged this up this morning. I've been out just, it's 3 o'clock now, and it's still not showing white, so it's still showing more than 60% in there. So yeah, a great buy for anyone wanting an upgrade from a normal Ego, or just an upgraded battery, or for some seasoned vapors like myself for taking out and about. Can't really say more about it. If I've missed anything and you want to know any more about this device, just message me underneath the leave a message underneath the video or on the forum for me, because I'll post this video on the forum like I do most of my reviews. But it is seriously good device. I believe these are the production devices now. There's no testers out there on Phil's Love Vaping website. Anyway, he did put some sort of comment on about the Vision spinners. But great device, £19.89, £1.99 shipping if you just buy one. If you buy two and then a charger as well, you'll get free shipping because it'll come to over £40. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, any comments or questions, or I've missed anything and you feel like you need to contact me, just contact me under the video or on the forum. Thank you again. See you. Bye.